welcome to another episode of It's Always Something. Today, Christina and I are going to talk about reciprocation. How we view things on that, whether that's relationship, friendship, or workship. What's wrong?
Pause.
Did you say pause?
I did. We'll start back over.
We can't start back over.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no, we're not finna. This is gonna go live.
No, hell it ain't.
Oh, watch it.
Donna, don't play with me.
Christina.
I'm moving in the sun.
Move in the sun or out the sun?
Out.
Is that better? Okay. It's always something.
With you, yep.
Like I said,
Okay, what we talking about today?
reciprocation. What's your thoughts about that? Do you think that reciprocation plays a big part in a friendship, relationship, or workship? And what I mean by that is, do you feel like if I do for you, or if you're in a relationship, should somebody else reciprocate that back?
Well, it depends on the relationship. Because for me, if I do something for you, that doesn't mean I'm doing it because I expect something in return. I'm doing it because I want to do it. But if I'm in a committed relationship, depending upon what is being given, is upon what I expect back.
Okay.
So if we're being, just for instance, if we're in a committed relationship with a significant other and you are very affectionate towards me, then I'm going to give that back. Because I know how it feels to have that type of affection, to be linked like that. I don't think it's right for one person to always give, and the other person doesn't give it.
So you think that's a make or a break?
I'm not going to say it's a make or break of a relationship for me. Because I know it took me some time to give back as far as affection.
Okay.
And that's just because my significant other is very affectionate. So it threw me.
Is he?
Yeah, he's very affectionate.
Yeah. Okay.
Why you act like that?
I'm just asking a question.
You like surprise. Yeah, he's very affectionate. So
Okay.
it threw me back because that's not the family I come from.
The dynamics. Okay.
Right. We're not very affectionate people.
Okay.
Whatsoever.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes good sense.
Is it a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
At a certain point, it is. Absolutely. Because you can't keep giving, pushing, encouraging, and you don't get that fuel back.
Right.
That fuel is needed in a relationship, it's needed in a friendship, it's needed in a workship. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in situations where I've reciprocated, went above and beyond in a relationship, hold you down, but then it's it's not coming back around, to help me. Or for me to feel like I'm being benefited from it. Right. So yeah, I definitely believe that.
If it's a make or break in a relationship, are you letting the person know? Or do you think they should already know if I'm giving, then you should give back?
I think that's common sense, though. When you're in something serious, I mean, in the instance of what you said, I don't give with the expectations that I'm supposed to get back. But at the same mindset, if you got somebody, or you're in I'm going to speak relationship, if you're in a relationship and the woman is giving, and when I say giving, Christmas gift, birthday gift, Valentine's Day gift just to be gifting, and you haven't done anything for that woman, I'm not saying it has to be on the same level of, but it has to be some sense of, for things to be cohesive. That's my thought process about it. But then the question would be is, how much do you give before you stop giving? Before, you know.
I think that just depends on the person. Because if I'm giving, and you're just taking, and not giving anything in return, I'm going to feel used.
Okay. I can see that.
So if we reverse it and we're not talking about relationships and we talk about friendships. So I don't do friendships.
I know. You told me that.
Yeah. So I do a sisterhood. But within my sisterhood, there's reasons that you're in the sisterhood.
Right.
So you give a certain thing out of the sisterhood, I give something out of it.
Right.
And the next person gives something different. I don't associate myself, so to speak, with people that can give me the same thing.
That's
because
true.
at that point, you serve no purpose.
You serve no purpose, right.
And it's not to be mean or anything, but I have to make sure that I'm being benefited
right
out of what we're doing. Because really and truly, it's like a business transaction.
And it really is. It's a transaction.
Yeah.
It is. Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, but I'll clarify why I don't do friends. It's basically because when I did friends, they mistreated
Oh, hell
me.
no. That was a bee. I was not going to get stung by no bee. Go ahead.
Gosh, I always interrupted my thought. So, I don't do
See,
friends.
you wanted to be over here,
See?
girl.
Oh,
See, this is what happens. Girl, hell no. Heck no. Girl, get him out the car.
You get him out the car.
No, that's your car.
He on your side.
Listen. Girl.
Did he get the bee from over there?
I can't do it. He gonna have to get out. Christina.
Did he get out?
No, he's sitting right here.
Get him.
There you go. Don't back up in, don't go back in there.
Oh my goodness. Why did you hit him out further? Okay, come on, hurry up, get in.
Okay. That's some real unedited shit for you. Lord have mercy. We in here battling the bee. Trying to do a dang on video. It don't get no realer than that, people. Let me tell you that. Anyways, back to what we were saying. Because I listen, I have forgot. Because that bee got me. We're talking about reciprocation. And we were talking about how you define your, you don't have friends.
Mm-hmm.
You have sisterhood.
Mm-hmm.
And the reasoning why you don't have friends.
Yes. So I don't have friends simply because of when I've had friends.
Girl. I'm trying to pull her arm to put her in the frame. I can't. Anyways.
That
Go
is
ahead.
on my mind. So in the past, when I did have friends,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't benefit me. They took more than they were given. To the point where they thought it was cool that we share boyfriends.
Oh no.
And that wasn't cool. So it got to the point where
That ain't friends?
That's not friends.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it got to the point where people would, say, well, do you know such and such, y'all friends? Well, they say you're friends, but I don't know you.
Right.
Just because we've been in
The same place before.
right
Or
that
around the
doesn't
same
make us
circle don't make us friends. Right.
So I just feel that people use the term friends too loosely.
I believe
So
that.
I got away from it.
Okay.
So now I'm very picky about who I associate with.
Okay.
Very picky.
Who's in your inner circle? I can say that
Exactly.
too. I got a handful of female friends. A handful of them.
It's not about quantity, it's about quality.
Quality friends, yes. I mean, when I say female friends, it's ride or die. And when I say count them on my fingers, it's literally on one finger. You know what I'm saying?
One hand.
So,
Yep.
I feel you
I can
on.
agree with that.
I get that. A lot of people get that word friend mixed up.
They do.
They do.
And they just run with it.
This is all kind of stuff going on right now in this video. But we're going to keep on rolling.
We natural.
We're just going to keep on rolling. So then here's my thing. Talking to a man Because I'm gonna always try to keep it on a relationship basis, because I think that not so much interesting for the viewers, but just an interesting conversation is where we're at right now, right? So let's say you in a relationship, or you're in a friendship, or you're in a situationship with somebody, but your giving heart is to give. You know how some people have love languages, and a part of my love language is to give. Should I expect reciprocation on that, or should I not?
I'm going to say you should not, because everybody's love language is different.
True.
If yours is gift giving, then that's what you do.
Okay.
That's not what he does. You can't expect him to do something that you do.
That's true. To a certain extent.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. I'm not asking you to go buy me Gucci and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But something that's thoughtful. You know what I mean? Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, like for me, we don't celebrate holidays between my husband and myself. We don't celebrate holidays. We don't celebrate birthdays. I do it with my children, but not with him, and he doesn't do it with me. Because we celebrate 365.
Okay, I feel that.
He gives me every day.
Well, bam.
Yeah, I'm
looking for one of them.
And I mean, it could be little stuff like when he goes to the store, he knows what I like, so he'll buy it for me. He'll bring it home, surprise, you know, stuff like that. So for him not to celebrate those things, it doesn't bother me. It used to. Let's clarify. It used to.
Okay.
But I got older, I grew up, and I grew wiser.
That's the good thing. When you become wiser, some of them things really don't matter when you're being fed
Yes.
that type of treatment or reciprocation every day, or you know, weekly, or however it comes. So it doesn't necessarily mean Valentine's Day has to be the special day. Now, when we get onto this topic right here, now let me ask you this question, because we're all over the place.
Yeah.
But now that I just brought up Valentine's Day, should it be expected for a man to buy for a woman on Valentine's Day, or vice versa?
Why should it be expected?
If a woman, okay, from a woman's perspective, and I don't know if I'm speaking for anybody else, a lot of women believe that they should get something from a man on Valentine's Day. Is that a good thing, or is that a bad thing?
It's a bad thing, especially if he don't get you nothing.
You got that right. You got that right.
Then you're going to be all over mad.
Okay.
Because number one, you didn't get me anything. Number two, did you even think about me?
That's the thought. That's where I was at. The thought process. Did you even think about me? And it doesn't necessarily have to be the big old bouquets of something. Just something to say, you know, I recognize the day. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, a couple of years ago, what my husband did for me was that, and it was very unexpected, because like I said, we don't celebrate holidays between ourselves, but we do it for the children. So I came home from work, I went into my room, and on the bed it was rose petals.
He was trying to get some booty.
And no, he was not.
Yes, he was. That's trying to get
booty
booty
don't
action.
matter. That's not here or there. He can get what he wants. But I went in, and I wasn't expecting it, so it was a real nice surprise. But he had rose petals on the bed, and there was a teddy bear sitting right there. He know I love stuffed animals.
Okay.
So right there, but he did it something different every day leading up to Valentine's Day.
Oh, now I like that. Now that's sweet. That I like that. But that's a Valentine's Day gift, though. What do you say?
But it wasn't expected, because I will tell you, he got nothing in return. He got a thank you, and he got whatever he asked for on that day.
That's what he asked for. So bad.
But I didn't buy him anything.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, the gifts, they weren't luxurious gifts, because like I say, I can buy anything I want for myself. I don't need him to do that for me. Because he gives me other things.
Okay.
But it was a real nice surprise, and the gifts weren't expensive, but it was the thought process in behind it. He even pulled the kids into it, where they helped out and bought stuff.
Okay. I could see that.
Yeah. But the following year, I did it for my kids. I didn't do it for him, but I did it for the kids.
Why did you do it for him?
Because I give him 365.
Okay.
I always do for him, and sometimes he don't even have to ask. I just do it because I know he needs it or he wants it.
Okay. Okay.
But my husband, he is very, very, when I say he is low maintenance, he is low maintenance. He doesn't care about stuff like that.
Okay. Well, that's good to be in a relationship with somebody who is not, if you will, materialistic about specific things or just things in general. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to battle a person that always says they're frugal, but yet I see you do things that are not so frugal. Make that make sense.
But what is he doing that's not frugal?
No, that's the words. I'm frugal. Meaning, I mean, you know what? We all know what frugal means.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Is he doing, when you say he's doing other things, but is it like he's making needed purchases or just wants?
I would say wants. If you're saying if you're frugal means that you are on a specific budget doing specific things.
You're not buying luxurious gifts.
But, and I'm not going to necessarily say they're luxury gifts, but when you start to purchase things that are like personalized, you're not frugal.
So he's not frugal with himself, but he's frugal with you.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That got
you already knew what you asked for.
Well, I'm trying to have some conversation here, to broaden out the content.
Go ahead.
I mean, that part I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't get. I get, but make it make sense.
Because it could also be selfishness, right? So I can spend on me all day long because that's what I want to do. But when it comes to spending on somebody else, I don't want to do that.
So does that say a lot about the person that you're dealing with, if it's a relationship or if it's a friendship?
It says something about their character. It does.
Okay.
Yes. But you need to be upfront with that person as well. You can't expect people to read your mind and to understand where you're coming from if you don't give them direction.
Okay, I can see that. That makes sense.
Yeah, if you want to be treated fairly, you have to treat the other person fairly.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
I like what?
I like that. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, pat yourself on the back, boo boo.
Do it, girl.
Do it. Do it. Oh Lord, now look what's pulling up.
Girl, get out of here.
That's a whole nother topic. Okay. So
Stay on top. We're going to stay on top.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, y'all.
yeah. So no, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't expect reciprocation, but I love reciprocation, and I just feel like if I am going out of my way, then you can at least show something. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be in a situation where, and this is just general conversation, you can't be in a situation where I purchased something for you for Christmas. I wasn't expecting nothing for Christmas, but then you tell me you got me something for Christmas, but the Christmas gift don't ever show up.
Oh.
That type shit. I have encountered them type of men.
They've never had nothing for you.
To begin with.
Exactly.
That's where my mindset was at. So I'm like,
So on top of you not giving, you're a liar.
That's deep. That was one of them words we couldn't use in my house, so that's deep.
Yeah. I mean, it's an ugly word, but I mean, it's a factual statement.
True. That is. Wow.
Yeah, that's rude. I can't do that. If I'm giving you, then, and I mean, it's not about the money.
Right.
So let's clear that up. It's not about
Make it very
money.
clear.
It's about the intent, and it's about the thought process. Because I've had gifts given to me that have been handmade. I like
those.
That.
Yeah.
I love those.
Dude, make me a personal card. You don't gotta go buy a card.
Right.
Make me a personal card. Tell me your feelings in the card. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that I cherish.
Yeah. Absolutely. I know back when we were younger and we didn't have any money, we still don't. Let's definitely clarify that. We still don't.
She lied. She lied.
But Michael would make things for me.
Okay.
He would do things like that, and I would prefer him to make me a card than buy one.
Yeah.
Because whatever they put in those cards, it has nothing to do with us.
It's somebody else's thought process that it's not coming from you.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, you can hit a little bit on it, but it's not your true feeling. I believe that. I believe that.
I like that.
Now, do you think reciprocation could be in a different form other than giving? When I say giving, not monetary, in a form of domestic, meaning I need something fixed at my house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for the viewers because there's some people who don't believe that can be a form of reciprocation.
That could be you combing my hair, scratching my scalp, greasing my hair, rubbing my feet.
Lord Jesus. Not your feet.
Yes, girl.
Not your feet. Lord have mercy. Okay.
Back rubs. To me, a form of affection is giving.
I believe that.
Because you don't have to do that. And some people don't do it. Because like I said, I had a tough time doing it in the beginning.
Okay.
And it took me a minute. And it took some guidance from my husband to tell me, this is what I need from you. And this is how I like it. But over the years, you start to understand and
well, y'all got years. Y'all got 24 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. Y'all been together for a long minute. But when you talk about something that you are fresh, brand new in, or we're talking, some years in, like at what point does it become normalized to reciprocate? Because at the beginning, let's be very honest, some men, some women don't reciprocate at the beginning of a relationship or situationship or whatever you want to call it. So if you're dealing with someone throughout a course of time, at what point do you normalize the reciprocation? You know that either he's given and or she is given. So, but as the individual who's receiving is not given. At what point do you start giving?
That has to be a discussion.
Okay.
Because if you give from the very beginning, some people don't give from the very beginning.
That's
and
true.
It takes them some time to start giving because they want to make sure it's going to work.
Okay.
So you need to discuss that. It's not fair if you are sitting up here giving and they're not giving and then you get upset.
True.
But I don't know you expect me to give.
Okay. Now, is it fair that when you don't give, I can take my stuff back?
No.
I tried it.
No.
No. It was just a joke. I'm not even interested in it. To be honest with you, I want you to keep it so you can remember me. How about that? So when you sitting up in that house and then when you don't walk past it and you got whoever that new chick is, you be like, damn, she was a good girl. She was a good girl. I done messed that up. So.
Okay. I see where you're going.
Yeah. So
I don't ever want anything bad. Once I give it, you can keep it.
You can keep it. Yeah.
Because especially in the beginning, you're not getting anything too expensive anyway. It might be $5-10.
Damn, you cheap.
No, I'm realistic.
Okay, I mean,
because it may not work. We're a year in.
So is a $60 gift too much?
How long you been in?
Well, I mean, it just depends. I mean, that might just be somebody's level. You know what I mean? Or something specific that they want to give. Right. So is there a dollar amount that you should put on at the beginning?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't think so.
I'm not gonna give too much because I like my money for me.
I feel you. Selfish ass.
That's not selfish. That's being real.
But that's being selfish too.
No, it's not. It's not selfish.
I'm looking at the aspect of the fact that you're married.
Why? we weren't married when we was a year in.
No, you won't.
Okay.
But you was knocked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Well, I will say this. I have purchased for people before, or a specific person before, and I spent a pretty penny on it. But I chose not to give it, and I still have it today. And the reason that I did not give it is because I felt like my giving, me showing my affection in the way that I show my affection wasn't being reciprocated back. So yeah, I did like the small things, the $15, $20, $60 things, whatever. But then when I started getting into the $100, $300 things, it's like, okay, if you are going to reciprocate, then I'll present. So still today, I still have it. I still have it.
What can you do with it?
Eventually, I'll probably give it to somebody. It won't be another man. Maybe my nephew.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or when reciprocation comes around, you know, maybe one day that person to get it.
Oh, okay.
But until then, it's like, don't
No.
feed me SHIT
Mm-hmm.
when I'm trying to feed you full course meals.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You feel me?
That's good.
So that's where I lie on that. Would I love for that person to have it? Absolutely. I mean, I purchased it for that person, but you didn't show me that you was gonna reciprocate back.
Okay.
So I had to make a decision to keep
Well,
it.
I mean, you purchase it, you do whatever you want.
What?
That's why I say, you know, don't purchase things in a rush.
It wasn't a rush,
I'm just saying.
but I feel you. Stay with me. I'm with you.
That's why you don't purchase things in a rush and you wait to feel the person out. Because if I done bought you 10 gifts and you done bought me one,
We're unbalanced.
very unbalanced.
Okay.
And you won't be getting those expensive gifts.
Well, that was the most expensive thing that I purchased for that person.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had to make a decision not to give it to that person. They know about it, but I just can't give it to you because you don't know how to reciprocate back.
And that's fine. Don't give it to them until you feel like they deserve it.
That's
If
it
they
right
never
there.
deserve it, then give it to somebody else.
I don't think I could. I would never be the one to re-gift a gift to another man. If I purchased it for that person, I'm not going to give it to another man, but I'll give it to my nephew. He can do it. He can do
That's
well
what
with
I'm
it.
saying. Don't be that type of person where, and this has happened, where you give a man a gift,
Mm-hmm.
he makes you mad, you take the gift back, and you give it to somebody else.
Yeah. Oh no, that's dirty.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't play them
That
games.
has happened.
Yeah. No.
I've never done it, but I've heard.
I know
people that
men
do
have
that.
done that. Purchase stuff for women and get mad, upset, don't want to be in a relationship more. I need my
would
necklace
never
back. I
do
need my
that.
ring back. You know, that type deal. You know,
If I bought it for you, you can have it. I don't need it.
I don't want it.
Exactly.
Especially if I've already given it to you.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Because that's part of closing that door. I don't want the gifts I gave you. You definitely will not get what you bought me because it probably already in the trash can. Unless it was valuable.
Okay.
So that's just how we go end the relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
keep
can
what
see
I
that.
gave you, I'm gonna keep what you gave me, and we're just gonna go
About our ways.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Well, I can respect that. The word for today, reciprocation. If you don't know, now you know. But no, y'all should learn how to reciprocate. Men and women should learn how to reciprocate on your level.
Mm-hmm.
And understand that reciprocation does not necessarily mean just because someone bought you a $200-$300 gift that you have to reciprocate $200-$300 back. I just think it's a gesture of gratitude. Thank you.
Right.
You know, that you at least did, you did something for me, I can accept that. I can accept a homemade card. I can accept, a dozen roses.
Mm-hmm.
I can accept those type of things, or just little things like some men and some women, because I believe men do sometimes like and enjoy getting flowers. Hell, send a girl some flowers to her job.
Absolutely.
Send them to her house. I mean, most likely she like them at her job so that everybody else can see.
Right.
That makes a woman feel good. And I feel like if a man can at least do that,
Game changer.
game
For
changer.
me, I don't like flowers because they die. So if you're gonna give me flowers, I prefer the fake ones.
I mean, I can understand that.
Even when you come in my house, it's fake flowers. They're beautiful, but they're fake.
I can see that.
'cause I just don't do that. To me, it's a waste of money, and my husband knows that. Don't purchase me no real flowers. But also remember that you're in a relationship. We're committed. We're not in competition with one another.
That's it.
So
Right
if
there.
you're giving me, I'm gonna give you back,
Right.
and it's all in love.
All in love. So we're going to end that right there. Reciprocation is all in love. So how you reciprocate doesn't necessarily mean that's the reciprocation you're supposed to give back, but just show some sense of gratitude.
Absolutely.
So we'll see y'all next week on again another episode of It's Always Something.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Donna. Peace out.